When people think about football greatness, one country immediately comes to mind. Brazil, the only nation to have played in every FIFA World Cup and the most successful team in tournament history. But Brazil's World Cup journey hasn't only been about lifting trophies. It's also a story of heartbreak, shocking defeats, and unforgettable moments. Today, we're looking at Brazil's complete World Cup record, their greatest victories, painful losses, and how they became football's most iconic nation. The beginning. Brazil participated in the very first FIFA World Cup in 1930. Since then, they have qualified for every World Cup ever held. No other country can match that achievement. Over the decades, Brazil became famous for attacking football, incredible skill, and producing legendary players. Names like Pelé, Garrincha, Zico, Romario, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, Kaká, Neymar and many others helped shape football history. Brazil's World Cup titles. Brazil has won the FIFA World Cup 5 times. Trophy 1958. The world witnessed the arrival of a 17-year-old genius named Pelé. Brazil defeated Sweden 5-2 in the final and won their first World Cup. Trophy 1962. Brazil successfully defended their title in Chile. Despite Pelé suffering an injury, Brazil remained dominant and won their second World Cup. Trophy 1970. Many football experts consider this Brazil team the greatest ever. Led by Pelé, Brazil defeated Italy 4-1 in the final. Their style of football became legendary. Trophy 1994. After a 24-year wait, Brazil returned to the top. They defeated Italy on penalties in the final. It was the first World Cup final decided by a penalty shootout. Trophy 2002. Led by Ronaldo, Rivaldo and Ronaldinho, Brazil won their 5th title. Brazil defeated Germany 2-0 in the final. Ronaldo scored both goals. This remains Brazil's most recent World Cup triumph. Brazil's biggest World Cup victories. Over the years Brazil has recorded many dominant wins. Some memorable examples include Brazil 7-1 Sweden, 1950, Brazil 6-1 Spain, 1950, Brazil 5-2 Sweden, 1958 final, Brazil 4-1 Italy, 1970 final, Brazil 4-1 South Korea, 2022. These matches showcased Brazil's attacking brilliance and ability to overwhelm opponents. Brazil's most painful defeats. But even football giants experience heartbreak. And Brazil has suffered some unforgettable losses. Heartbreak 1950 Uruguay 2-1 Brazil. Known as Maracanazo, Brazil only needed a draw to become world champions at home. Instead, Uruguay stunned over 170,000 fans in Rio de Janeiro. Many consider it the greatest upset in World Cup history. Heartbreak 1982 Italy 3-2 Brazil. One of the greatest Brazilian teams ever failed to win the tournament. Italy's Paolo Rossi scored a famous hat-trick. Many fans still consider this Brazil side one of the best teams never to win the World Cup. Heartbreak 1998 final, France 3-0 Brazil. Brazil entered the final as favorites. Instead, host nation France dominated the match. Zinedine Zidane became the hero. Heartbreak 2014 semi-final, Germany 7-1 Brazil. Perhaps the most shocking result in World Cup history. Playing at home, Brazil suffered a devastating 7-1 defeat. Germany scored 5 goals in the first 29 minutes. The result shocked football fans around the world. Heartbreak 2022 quarter-final, Croatia. Brazil appeared destined for the semi-finals. But Croatia equalized late and won on penalties. Another painful chapter in Brazil's World Cup history. Brazil by the numbers. Brazil remains the most successful World Cup nation ever. Some incredible statistics. Checkmark most World Cup titles. 5. Checkmark only nation to play every World Cup. Checkmark more than 75 World Cup victories. Checkmark over 240 World Cup goals scored. Checkmark multiple legendary players among the tournament's all-time greats. These records explain why Brazil is considered football royalty. Why Brazil remains special. Even though Brazil hasn't won the World Cup since 2002, they remain one of the favorites in every tournament. Why? Because Brazil represents more than football. They represent creativity, joy, skill, passion, and a style of play that millions of fans love to watch. Whether they win or lose, Brazil always brings excitement to the World Cup. Conclusion. From Pelé's brilliance in 1958 to the heartbreak of 2014 and the triumph of 2002, Brazil's World Cup story is one of football's greatest journeys. 5 trophies, countless legends, historic victories, painful defeats, and memories that will live forever. The question now is simple. Will Brazil win a 6th World Cup in the future? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notifications for more football stories from around the world. Thanks for watching.